I'm gonna try and keep it light now. Because what happens, you get people, I'm gonna go to the toilet now, I'm going in to teach stuff. This is the time to get up and walk around. It's just disgraceful. Thought it was gonna be funny. You gotta put those in. You have to put those little things. Before I was just hardcore, you'd be, I'm going, wife, let's go. And they would leave. No, I don't want to go when I hear the poem. No, when he starts, leave, walk in front of him. Let him know we're disgruntled. That's what happens. And then you get other parts that come. What are you going to his show for? So my phone can ring in it and disrupt his thing, innit? Yeah, not speaking to nobody. Not speaking to nobody. Failed entertainer. Should have made it in the 80s. I'm just disrupting your flow. That's why I came to the show. Still buy a CD. Now this one I got to put in because sometimes when you talk about various topics, people are like, oh, he hasn't gone for the heartstrings, he hasn't gone there. And people will be like, he didn't drop any pornographic material. So, this is for the freaks out there. It's not really too dirty, but we're going to go there and see how we can twist it. See people start smiling. Everybody, them people there with the suits in the wardrobe and that, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, hey. The Confessions of a Brothel Camera. You have to drop them ones that ain't on YouTube, you know. So, I haven't heard that one before. You have to do that. Because people be like, I saw that on YouTube, we read it enough times, he ain't bringing no material, no new material. Now he goes all over the place thinking he can't get away with that stuff. One time, heard it long time before, it ain't nothing, you know. Listen. The Confessions of a Brothel Camera. I first started overlooking the snooker halls. Front door exits recording violent skirmishes from alcoholic customers on the premises. Duty-do management. I saw that I was placed in the corridor where there was canopic jars. I was surreptitiously placed behind an elaborate oil painting of the Eye of Horus. I was in the room 660. The last number was removed for obvious reasons, self-explanatory. Now in this room, that used to visit this room, there were lawyers, crooked police officers that say that the radio was wounded by a bullet and that's why they should go to hospital. Fingerprints outside of a box proves that there was nobody firing back. So why are you getting an investigation team to investigate the killing and the murder when you know who the officers are and the cab driver hasn't even spoken yet? There were also judges and lawyers, but in this room there were mainly ministerial figures. I think this was due to the tyrannical appeal of the room. I will now switch from manual to automatic zoom so you get a full pictorial view of the brothel rooms. Silk bedspreads, gold-plated headboards, overhanging canopies. I had to go there, you know, just for research purposes. Overhanging canopies. There were 3. You have to put that in, because Mum was like, is that nastiness you're going to go and tell the people and mess up the family name? That you went to a thing. Uncle, was that pimping? You can't do them things, you know, the material. They'll investigate the family, bringing shame on the family name. Shame on the family name. Just do your flow and just let them know. Mom, please. 3 red laser lights that beam onto the scented candles. There were bowls of rose petals that were blown across the love-making clients by a rotating fan. This is where the story starts. There was a reptilian shape-shifting minister from the House of Uncommon that decided to visit. The favorite madam of the house was Saturnalia. She wore a tight dress with an Illuminatical giggle, and she had 3 6s and the sign of a beast and Bammerfed on her ankles. He approached Saturnalia and he said, Saturnalia, wait till I put this in you. Saturnalia stepped back and she said, that little thing? It looks like a shriveled up prune. Now he became angry. What did you say? He now became shape-shifting from his human form into that of a reptilian. Green scales cover his and claws sprout out from his forelimbs. He begins punching Saturnalia to the side of her face, tearing her tender facial tissue on every delivery. They go back and forth. Throat lock. Neck. Neck. Ah. Got it. Eagle's claw. They struggled and they fought back and forth, back and forth. I do have that Matrix thing in it, so I know it's played out, but man run out of special effects, you can understand, you know what I mean? I'm not CGI, you know what I mean? She reaches now for the golden-plated knife behind the gold-plated headboard, rushes forward and then twisters, that will work. Twists. The handle is in abdominal muscle. Blood starts pouring between his fingers, and then he falls on the floor, curls up into a ball, and then changes. The camera views everything. Then we heard footsteps coming up. And I always say I don't know footsteps, so it does sound like a horse coming up. So people say, you don't sound, look, nobody's perfect, man. We just a work a thing, you understand? When I make the studio, we can put all them things in and it can sound cinematic, you know what I mean? It can sound like Super 8 and all them things. You know what I mean? Hugo and all that. But for now, no cabaret, just flow and phrase. We heard footsteps from federal agents coming to remove another tape. The moral of the story is, if they can kill the president, then nobody's safe. If they can, Mr. Ortega takes an AK. If they can kill the president, then nobody's safe. Again, enjoy anybody who actually goes against a higher force is usually taken out. Enjoy every, Malcolm X. Enjoy every, Juliet Le. Enjoy every, Marilyn Monroe. Enjoy every, William Cooper. Enjoy every moment of your life while you're here. And listen to this sound. 1, 2. Journalist Gary Webb found dead. They say that it was suicide. Now let's break this down. I went to school. A lot of people went to school. Some people claim they didn't go to school. Some people were ashamed to go to school. Some people were in school, did well in school. I don't want to talk to you. Got me jealous. Suicide. Shots to the head. Now, unless he, you know, from my understanding, when you get one shot in your head and you done it yourself, point blank range, it's supposed to be dead. I don't know how a dead body could get the gun, possibly, let's go exaggerate, reload it, put the gun in the bullet and then take it again and then shoot. Dark Alliance. Then we have Mr. Kelly, weapons inspector. Even the paramedics say that the blood, don't book him. Don't book him, eh? Don't book that boy. You didn't tell me he was going to talk about that here. Don't book it, David. I don't care who he is. New Cross, Broccoli, London. Get him out of here. Get him out. Hook him up with drugs. He doesn't smoke. Well, pin him on something. When he goes to Sainsbury's, true story, search him, embarrass him in front of public. When he's going down for his Heinz beans, just humiliate him. And his friend. But be light on his friend and be heavy on him so he knows that we actually came for him and his friend was just a dessert. When he goes to the radio station, have one of the man them wait there to try and stab him. This is why I left hip-hop. But then I come in poetry, it's worse. Man's in the studio like, one of your man for bleeding. I'm thinking, whoa, that's a big knife. Where's the fork? Because sometimes people, I don't know, sometimes when them things drag out, some people are smart people. When you see them things, don't watch Jackie Chan. You get some people like, oh, okay, come on, eh? Okay, come on, eh? Okay, I'll get the point. No. Stay away from them things there. When man pull out things, don't stand there. The amount of stories where I hear about man, he's coming for you, no? Yeah, gonna read right here, you know. Now, bad man from long time, you know. But are you bulletproof? What that mean? Don't wait around for them thing there. Because I know enough people, bad, in the gym. Then when they see certain weapon, they're smart. I never know him can run. Yes, he know when to run. Them man there with big fire like Rhino and that, they know they're not stupid. My uncle said, if anything, be polite to people. Be polite to people, because anything could happen to you. You could end up in hospital. And when you end up in hospital, you know the situation, they don't look after you. I worked in hospital, I see what they do to people. It's just beds and numbers, beds and numbers, beds and numbers, beds and numbers. He said, you must, and people go, oh, this person's fat, this person's fat. People who have weight, and they look in the mirror and they go like this, oh, I wish I could lose that, I wish I... Be thankful! Because if skinny people end up in hospital, my uncle said, they will vanish. And the doctors won't even see them body on the ward round to even try to save them. The whole purpose of having body mass is if anything happened to you. So stuff yourself full of Christmas. Worry about the treadmill and them things after in January and February. Because if anything happened to you and people visit you, you want to be able to say, no, I don't need the grapes. I'm coming out of there soon. I'm fine. You eat them. You know the situation already. Enjoy every moment of your life while you're here and keep breathing for those. One love.